Whoa. Hello, everybody. How's it all going out there? This is your friend Jeff playing Ultimate General American Revolution British campaign on hard difficulty. They had some patches that changed a lot of things, so I had to restart the campaign. So I'm at May 10th, 1775. A lot of things have happened, a lot of changes have happened in this game. You can now see icons that are now at the places. Horses here. Some wheat, and I don't know if that's whatever that is. This is St. Peter, I think, to make ammo, I guess. You can see iron. I want to just point out to you that a lot of things have changed. You no longer have Hartford as your hub. When you start this campaign now, at the beginning, on the first day, Hartford is only at 25%. So you can no longer build any units here. Like, you cannot do it. Like, I'm going to show you right now on May 10th, and this is after even having a printing press and a church. You can see that Hartford is 24%. Okay. Well, when you start the campaign, Hartford is 25%. That's what it starts out at. So you can no longer build here. When I mean build, I mean create like units. Like, just go back to my couple of hards on the British that I put up. I showed you that I used to build everything here. I built three supply wagons. Those supply wagons usually go north to take this place, and this place. Matter of fact, if you look right here, I got one right here. It's only 28% right here. So I got a supply wagon here. You can see. You can see that, right? Now, I don't have any here because I want to show you. Look, you get some furs and wood here. You get fur and beavers and wood. But you can see here, we're at this percent. Now, they just hit me with an event. So now, okay, so I'm gonna just tell it to you like this. This game is now set up where they're gonna hit you with events in different places. So you do not know where they're gonna hit and what it's gonna be. But they just hit me with a 9 right here. So now I'm at 79% instead of 100%. This is why I got nobody here. Do you follow what I'm saying? This campaign is now like super difficult. And at the very moment I'm down to 28,000. So I gotta really think about the money issue at the moment. So let's go to cannons. And I got some 24 pounders here, which I can't put on any of the ships that I have, so I might as well just sell them. And so we'll do that. Now the 18s, yeah, I got a ship coming from England that I need to put some 18s on, and I think I need to put in some 9s, but I don't need the 12s. So I will sell the 12s. And so that gives me a little bit of money. So right now I won't worry about the money at the moment. The thing is, if I were to show you this, you can see that I'm only at 3% on taxes, so that's 10,000. I'm making financing 10,000, and my sea trade is 21. My army expense is 17,000. My fleet is 3,000 plus 4,000, that's 7,000. And we got a little bit of repairs going on. But I do have 7,000 in missions. That means I'm using a lot of my officers to do building quickly so I can get these buildings up and running. But I might have to cut back because the money is starting to go like pretty quick. But as you can see, like the icons. So if I can show you over here. I don't even have an officer here. And it's going to take that amount of days. Yeah, so why don't I show you that then? Let me see if I have any officers. I do. So I'll go ahead and put one here. And so therefore, that'll be done in 13 days. And then way out here, and the reason so I still like, okay, so from the video that you did see of hard campaign on Brits, you know, I always did try to take out these two places. But if we don't have an officer, but this just means I'm going to be paying $1,000 between these two to do this. But I really feel that we should get this down on this. So maybe I can cancel here. And maybe I can cancel here. And maybe I can cancel here. And cancel there. And cancel there. Because, you know, I gotta save money. But my strategy was to, you know, build up where I could build up. Maybe I should leave that for now, seeing that they hit me with an event, you know, in these areas. So yeah, I'm just trying to save a little bit of money, I guess. And I do have an officer here. I'm doing this to get specialist officers. And so over here, so okay, so again, this video is to kind of show you, like, you can see all these new icons now, like horses here in Dover. So you could build a stable here in Dover, but in some other places you can't build that. So there's a lot of changes in it, and see down here? And so yeah, I want to just show you some of it. Now they got some ships down here. So they did drop the 9 ships, but then again they got harbors, so they're going to create more ships. So now it's going to be a constant thing. So right here, you can see that I'm trying, like, they're going to take Norfolk, believe it or not, they will take it. I gotta add some more money to there. I captured this ship here. I haven't renamed it yet. Like, I didn't know. I don't know how much I can show you of this, but anyways. So yeah, the enemy would have taken Morristown, where before this patch and this new addition to the British campaign of the extra year, you can see that I had to get somebody here, and New York is bad, Clinton is bad, Montgomery is bad, Fort Penn just got hit with a 9 thing and then taxes. So, you know, it's this game. Okay, so you're gonna have to look around. You're gonna have to look around. Now, thankfully, I had, you know, you had to have somebody here, but now it's up. So I'm moving this guy from here to here. I want to try to get this before they take it. What I want to tell you, I guess I just wanted to try to show you some changes that are in this game now. I mean, it makes it very difficult. Look at 47. Now, if they hit me with a negative event here, I will lose this because I have nobody here. Just like I would lose, like I never had to have somebody here, so I put this officer here because I don't want to lose Quebec. And we get gold in Quebec. But thankfully, like I said, I was able to take the supply wagon that was here. And then don't forget, I'm gonna tell you this. Because at the start of the game, Hartford is at 25%. You cannot build your 3 supply wagons. I had to come over to Portsmouth and build here and stuff. And now I got this 600 man unit that was built here. So now, because we're at the point, let me try to explain it this way. We're at the point in the game where they allowed us to make 3 more regiments, but they gave us one here, which he is on his way. And I think he's here now. Yeah, this guy, he's here because I want to show you that I'm at the point in the game where the game gave me 1 militia here, and then it said I can make it said I can make 3, but once you get that free one, you can only make 2. And I got the mission because, like I said, I did create this guy here, which now he needs to move out, and so I can show you that. And this guy is made up, and we can now add artillery to the militias. And so I had a couple of guns because remember, what I'm telling you is that at the beginning of the campaign, I scrapped all the companies that were here because of how this game has changed now. There was no point in having a full regiments here, along here. So you scrap all the companies except one company, and you try to hold what you can hold, because now every particular place that you see in this game is now different than what it was from a few patches ago. So you make a new campaign because you don't want any problems, because now everything has changed. And this is why you want to start a new campaign, but you're going to discover that it is more severe now. I don't know about the easier difficulties. I'm only talking about a hard campaign on British campaign. It is now very difficult because you have to make a decision on every single place here now. Some places are good and some places are bad. And any bad place that you don't have somebody, guess what? You're going to face a 600-man militia of the enemy, the rebels. And so, how can I say that this is more difficult to do this? And I'm only talking about the first couple of months of the game. That I don't know how else to explain it. And I know that, okay, so let me run the game while I'm talking to you. So yeah, so I can move him out too. So I will send him out too. Now I need, I guess I need to use some of this rep that I've now earned, because I was down to like 30 reps. So I mean, and then I can show you here that I'm doing 12% morale, and I'm doing 5% recruiting bonus. So I am paying a lot of money to do that, but I think right here, I think I'll burn the 7 rep right there. I think I will, yeah, I'll burn that. I'll burn that. And I even think I'll burn the 5 military stats. Let's do that. And now I'm down to 37, so now I won't burn any more rep. But I'm just showing you some of this British campaign that is now changed. And matter of fact, this guy is now fully ready to come back out and to search for the enemy. And now I can pause the game. So now don't forget, they are going to take Norfolk, and that'll kick us out. But I thought it would be good. Yeah, it's going to take 420. So let me, the game's paused. Okay, so now we gotta pick. Okay, so now I've got the 5% research. So something that you can consider is the fact that we got the 5%, 52 days we'll have the 7, and then some more for the 10. If we have this, we'll have a lot of speed on the research. So that's a consideration. The other consideration is that I could go here and I could get the 5 extra military, so I can make some more military. And that could solve some of my problems. And then we can get the 10 specialists. And then we can go down for the light dragoon. But the thing is, if we go down this tree, we can get a lot of research speed. So it is a consideration to do that, is what I'm saying to you. Now we can pick something here. We've got the 10 research. So now we got the 5 military stats, and now we could try to go down for this Queen's Rangers in 61 days. So that is a consideration. And now the last thing over here. We've got morale. We could go here to unlock these, I guess, or we could try to get the -5 ship degradation. That might be good, and then we can get -5 on ship maintenance costs. So you can see that there's a lot of really good things in the British campaign on research. But it's going to take time to do that. And now that I showed you that I burned some of that rep that I earned, I don't think that I can do any more of the rep. So that takes care of that. And now let's go ahead and see. Okay, so again, there's a lot of changes to this campaign. And I'm trying to get this guy to get to there so they don't pop here, which they might. The other thing is that let's take a look and see. So you can see what I built is a printing press, because the whole game is about loyalty. But I have a chance to make something here, so let me show you. Oh, and I don't have the product, so now I can't do that. So then for here, for Stamford and for Penn, I can't do anything because I don't have product. So that is something that has to be dealt with. So yeah, so then the game is paused. So then let me go ahead and run it, and we'll just see what happens. The reason I'm just running on normal time is because we have to keep an eye on what the enemy is gonna do. And because I can't do any production, I'm gonna just have to just call it, you know, just do it. And I don't see any enemy ships. Okay, so I'm just showing you a little bit. I mean, you'll know from comparing my other video to this video, and you can see what the differences are, because yeah, my missions are still 8,750, so I must have a lot of officers on missions. I haven't, but what impact that will have. But don't you find it interesting that we do not have any loyalty in Hartford now? And even in New Haven? It's because they randomly hit certain areas with the loyalty hits. And so I am... now this ship is ready. So now I'm going to send it up. Because I got a 40 gun ship here protecting this sector. Okay. USA and Spain are now allies. What? USA and Spain. Tensions between Spain and USA will decline by 17. The Thompson War. Oh, so Castine. Loyalty dropped by 9%. We lost ammunition and we lost civilian muskets. Alright, let me pause the game. Okay, so like in Castine, the thing is, I've got a ship here, so we don't have to worry about it turning. So yeah, so it got hit with an event. Alright, so again, I don't have anybody here, and that's, you know, that's kind of interesting, because, you know, in another campaign I had to have somebody here, but now that the campaign has changed on this random loyalty crap of here and there, you have to keep an eye on things. And matter of fact, I got product now, so I could, let's see. So let's go to Kingston for a minute. Let's see what's going on in Kingston. So yeah, look. So, alright. So again, everybody's going to play this game differently, and this is why you may watch certain people, but the thing is that, like, I'm looking at the current state of the game, like, that Xsolla got updated and gave us an extra year of the British campaign, but again, with all these changes, I decided to start a new campaign, and I discovered the first clue when you start a new campaign on the British hard campaign on Xsolla, and then I think if you go to the experimental branch on Steam, you'll experience the same thing. So I could go to my other computer that I play on Steam with, and I could do the experiment branch and get the British campaign, and I could try it there too. But my campaign online is showing you on the Xsolla, and the first clue that you have when you start the campaign is that Hartford is 25% instead of 100%. That's the first clue that's going to give you a notion that something has changed in this game and stuff like that. So anyways, so yeah, so then what makes me have to change something in here is this. Let me show you what you can make here at this place in Kingston. Notice how you cannot put a stable in. It's gone. So but what it's going to tell me is for the loyalty thing, what's the only other thing that you can do is this 25 affects loyalty by 25%. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to put a church here. So now I can get rid of that. Now what we couldn't do is we couldn't build something over here in here because we didn't have this product here, but now we have some. So now again, so considering here they haven't hit us with a loyalty thing as harsh as they have in other areas, and notice now in this fort we can no longer build a fur trader. Notice. So you have to consider. So because they didn't hit me with a negative event here, I have to look at what is this going to benefit me by. So I mean, I guess I'll put a granary here because they got 19 out of 20 on provisions, but I'm thinking that that's what I gotta do right there. And so I can drop that one. So now on pen, let's go to pen for just a moment. So now in this new campaign, let's look at pen and see the problem that we got is I did a printing press and a church. I can't do any more. And so this is going to take 70 of the 74. So I'm going to have to commit it. And now I only have 4. And so therefore Stamford, I might not be able to do anything at Stamford. Yeah, I can't. And so therefore, and then here, alliance between USA and Spain. There's nothing I can do until 9 days. And so the next one, if the USA has an alliance with Spain, I'm gonna have to change the relationships with Spain. But I can't do that until 9. And so yeah, so now the enemy has 31 places. an uprising there, and an uprising at Niagara. So they got this one. And so I can't build, so I can't do that. I'm at 40 on rep though, so that's not too bad. Oh, and I did get this guy to Ontario. So now, here's what I'm trying to show you. At the moment, you either got to have somebody in a place or you're going to lose it, right? Like this was going to rebel. And so what I had done is, and this is why this game has changed. Like you have to pay attention to every single place now. Where before you didn't have to, and now you have to. So like for example, I got 100% in Burlington. So at this moment, and then just like in Fort Rice, I got 100%. So it shows that I don't need to have somebody in these two places. So they're now in places where I actually need somebody. But you got to pay attention to it, because if they do a negative event at Rice, which, and again, the one thing that I could never understand about this game was always the tax. Right? Like you've probably heard me complain in many videos about it, that if my tax is only 3%, why is it 6 here? But it's because they put events on all of these places in different places at different times. But no longer is Hartford your base. Remember, I used to put a recruiting place in here because Hartford, in the British campaign, I used to put a recruiter here. But now I'm not going to, because you can't make anybody here in Hartford. You can't even make anybody here in New Haven. Look at 18%. You can't do it. So this is a big change in the British campaign. Like this is a tremendous change. I mean, it complicates this game. And so this video is just kind of showing you that I think I don't know if I covered everything on the changes. Like, it's a big change, believe me. They got cotton down here now. So yeah, but I'm still using my strategy of holding the north, right? But it definitely has changed. I don't know. Hey, I got 90 officers, but yeah. Okay, so yeah, I don't know what else I can show you about this. Okay, so I guess we could click to see if there's any British ships anywhere. Not British, I mean rebels. Like I said, they had 9 ships. Or they're going to get 9 ships, but again, they're going to get more than that because of the simple fact that they got harbors. And because you cannot control everything. And once you can get over the fact, once you can kind of grasp the situation, get over the fact that you can no longer build units in Hartford because of this loyalty hit. I mean, I exceed it anyways, but I had to build 2 militars. Like, okay, so they gave us one in Boston, that's one. And then I had to build one in Salem or Portsmouth or Falmouth. I had to build them. No, it wasn't in Salem. Okay, I'll tell you what I had to do. Yeah. I had to build one here in Portsmouth. And I had to build one here in Falmouth. And then I had to move them because I had 1,000 recruits in Boston because of scrapping the Xsolla ships. And so you can only create the unit in Plymouth and Falmouth, and then you could send them down here to get reinforced. And then once those 2 are reinforced, you can then send the 3 regiments this way. And I think that's what's going on. So I will go ahead and show you that. And so yeah, I'm just trying to... And if you look at England, you can see that in 17 days we have Howe coming. And you can see that the game commanded me to make that last ship and stuff, and we don't have guns in England. We'd have to buy them. And you know that now that he's full strength, I can go ahead and tell him. I can tell him to sail out. And so that's the last 40, that's the third 40 gun ship. Like I have 2 40 gun ships, and then you make one in England when the game tells you to make that final ship. And you take the chance because he doesn't have any guns on the ship. You're taking a chance that he's gonna hopefully land somewhere. But at this point, like I said, I'm showing you that. Okay, so all right. So again, I always pause the game. So this place is turning. And so yeah, it'd really be nice if we could just click on this and it will take us to Quebec. I hope they make that change. Like I have suggested it. I don't know if they will. But Quebec. Okay, in Quebec we have gold here, so that's really nice. But you can see, like, you never go back a few patches ago. You never had to put anybody in Quebec, and now you have to. Like Britain is 49%, France is 45%, and USA is 6%. And so, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so this shows you, like, and I try to share my information or give you my thought pattern, but again, because of the harshness of this campaign now, I did go with a printing press. And don't forget, we're going to be able to upgrade this to a newspaper, which will make it 0.6%. But at the current time, I'm still researching, so it's going to take a while. So, but anyways, I did a church, because that's the negative thing. We got a merchant here for 129, which is not a lot of money. So now let's take a look and see. Oh yeah, so I don't have the product, but I can go ahead and at least show you what you can do in Quebec. So a blacksmith, a recruiter, a carpenter, a schoolhouse, an armory, a warehouse, a tax office, a granary. Ah, so I could go with a fur trader. So this could be my first fur trader right here if I have the product. So I don't have the product now, so there's no point in doing any of these because I can't do them now. So I've already spent the amount of product. I don't know if I could go here and go to resources. Yeah, see, I could buy some, but I'm getting low in money again. So I do have 37 furs, so I will go ahead and sell those. I do have 36 textiles, so I will sell some of that. I've got 14 on the ammo, so I will go ahead and sell a lot of that. And I got 500 in provisions. I might sell just a touch. Now as far as resources go, I don't really have a lot, so I don't know if I should blow some of it, but automatic resources to Britain. Nah, you know, I'm gonna go 150. And coal to Britain again. I think I'll go 150. And saltpeter. I want to start building up resources here first, then, because that would then give me a little bit of consideration if I want to sell some later. And I'll put that to 250 because I need to build up some horses here so I can get the cavalry started again to get reinforced. And I don't think they do this. So although I could buy some, I'm you know, we're gonna be struggling for money again, it seems, but and so yeah, in this campaign, at the moment, like I said, I'm trying to just you know, hold what I got and to build up, and I have to wait for Howe anyways. And so again, let's see. See, Russell is going to be a problem. Oh yeah, and Levy is too. Chamberlain might hang on. This place is 100%. Alright, I'll take the remaining weapons. Now I could use some civilian ones because they gave us 2,000, I think. So yeah, let's see what else. Alright, suppose I deviate him to there. And I got this regiment. I'm gonna send him out there to take either one of these places. You know, like we got gold here, or we have a fort here that might turn. It's getting bad over there. These are the kind of decisions that you have to kind of consider because of the way this game is now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, before you didn't have to worry about Russell levy in certain places. Like, and I could load that save up, but the problem loading the save up, because so much of this has changed, it's going to create more bugs and different things. So this is why I wanted to have a fresh campaign on this new save, or on this new patch that added another year to the British campaign. And so this current play is of that patch that added all this new stuff to this game. And this is why I am restarted, and I'm showing you all the, like, I don't know if I explained everything about the trouble that I have experienced in this game. And I'm just trying to hang in there and pay off the first 10,000. You know what I mean? Like, it's all different now. I don't know what you think of that and stuff. And so yeah, I mean, yeah, because I don't have product and stuff. And so yeah, so why don't I just get this video for you to see, so you can tell me, you know, what do you think of it, like, of now that these changes have been applied? Do you think that is a good thing or not, or what? So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and save the game. And yeah, because, you know, I'll tell you what I can do. Yeah, I can just go ahead and save the game. I mean, I could save it over this one, I guess. Hard Brit, more years, 3. Because I think I would do everything that I just did anyways. So let me just save the game. And then go to the main menu. And yeah, I'll go to the main menu. Because I want to just show you what I'm talking about here. Okay, it's 0.431 revised 5353 in Xsolla. But if you play on Steam, you can load the unsecured branch or the beta branch or whatever it is, and you can play this there too. So yeah, so with this patch, what I'm telling you is, if you start a new campaign, in the British campaign, the very first thing after you create your character, you're going to notice that Hartford is only at 25% loyalty, so you cannot create any units there. And you can't even do it in New Haven either. So you're going to have to find a place as you play this game that has 50% or higher in order to create the 3 supply wagons, you know, and then the 5 milita. Like, you're gonna have to find a place to do that. And so you're gonna have to look at, so my tip to you is simply this: make sure that you check every single place to see what you can do there, because now it matters. And that is where I will leave you. So, no matter where you are in the world, have a great day, a great afternoon, or a great evening. Please take care of yourselves and be kind to others. God bless to you. Keep all religions equal. This is your friend Jeff signing out. Adios, amigos, and adios, the lovely amigas.